since the Ags was changed, so I wouldn't expect that. And also, the matchup against Kunkka is really rough, or Sniper. It's rough either way in a solo lane, and the Enigma comes out for Blacklist. So there's some micro coming out for...
Cooking garlic in olive oil, you would come out of your room and say, oh, what are you cooking?
Yeah, that's true.
It smells good. I would say olive oil.
They are going to try to kill your spread, and they will succeed. Raven cooks him, and a little shrapnel olive oil.
As you were saying, this is a problem. I mean, it looks like Hustle is going to give him the opportunity here to make things right, to make amends.
Yeah, make amends and kill Hustle a second time.
He can kick someone.
He can. He actually got him into the high ground. Well done.
Just the magnetized then, and zombies. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind in general, though, even if you're not going to be able to get some Pog armlet toggles off top lane. The boat connects on a Skem.
Skem does not have Gus, so he's going to have to TP in the middle of this. And they cancel with Malefice, so Skem is going to die to something. And apparently it's going to be the Kunkka's sword.
Carry for carry, though. Ulti for ulti. They will, honestly, agreed. And then at least, you know, you can be like the Amar Mars days where you would toggle your Ags and kill Enigma on the black hole.
Yes. As Force is going to be toggled out of this world.
Cox has bots, he's in for this fight.
AU is able to TP in the middle of this.
They have no stuns, Avo.
Yeah, can't stop anyone. He's trying to go for the vessel, trying to deal with a Kunkka. As Kunkka tries to deal with his tower first, he realizes it's going to take too long, and they're going to lose the tower to Cox at this rate. Carl has X in a couple of seconds. Is he going to try? No, just going to TP away. Realizes there's an Earth Spirit aimed right for his face. There's no reinforcements either. Carl will eat up as much damage as possible. This plate of shrooms is going to get burnt up. What happens? So you're supposed to do steak. You just need a chimney. Garmin is going to die here. It's a big misconception.
If I take a lighter,
I
guess it would be. I guess in a way, it's like you get more than just the bodily ashes. You collect the soul. It's kind of messed up.
Also, what's weird is, why do you get 2 souls if you don't have none? Whose soul is the extra one?
That's like a buy one, get one.
Yeah, but is it just a random spirit that you get from the air?
Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, what a hook shot. Almost got the coddle as well there with the cogs. But AU didn't have the cogs off cooldown. Instead, he'll settle for a support.
That'll secure the tower at the very least.
But Goodwin can do well without one. Bosku, he is going to die here. Yep. He has no big heavy himself, no Greaves either, nothing to dispel this. He's just walking around aimlessly. Bosco really defining a style in a single play. Walking to a nullifier.
Yeah, I mean, that can certainly be
got the yo-yo of death off, huh? And the rolling boulder. Well played. I mean, it means nothing.
He's
but,
gonna roll away. He can chase with this. Oh, he is going to chase.
He is, but Raven's here, and he's just going to kill in exchange. I bet they might get a second one, and this one is much more valuable. Cox, the old man, is stuck in the cogs. Cox and cogs. Now Cox in Cox. He just gets stats in. I think it might be the logic. Okay, they only found the clockwork. They pushed him out though here. Into the Illuminate apparently. That kind of worked. The clockwork's dead. The boat. Ooh, the Force that actually saves Force won't save Jownwell, who does die here. At least they get rid of this tombstone as well.
They're going in.
And this allows Blacklist Rivalry to fight around here. Norman was a little bit crazy, gets killed off. Scam now stuck in the X1 spot. Then he's sent back in. There's nothing to save him from this surefire death. And they even commit the black hole to make sure Bosco doesn't just die here.
Yeah, I think he needed to do that. They were about to get the 7th hypothermia shard onto him, and then I think he would have shattered or whatever the heck it's called.
No, you just...
Yeah, when you take that burst on the 7th.
Oh, and Force was farming a camp nearby, which allows Raven to just beat Force to death. Forced up the wrong way.
Oh, clutch
Zhao does sacrifice himself to make sure that the hookshot does not hit
Mr.
Force.
President, get down! That really sucks for Geek Slate. That was a fight that they felt like they should have been able to take.
What is happening?
And only I think it's not an unrecoverable fight for them. They also do expect a buyback on the clockwork. This fight, stolen roar. Oh no.
And Cox is farming in the middle lane, which of course isn't great. The telekinesis sets up for the ghost ship. Cox, just in case Cox wants to run away, and he's not going to be able to. The old man's dead. However, Narman continues this fight, activating the magnetize as well. Tibbs, he hit by the own roar, has a force in 2 seconds, but not the mana to use it, and that will set up for the kill that they were looking for. He actually used the Illuminate, which prevented him from using the Force Staff. I don't know if he would have lived regardless.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a bit of a rarity, right? Force Staff. Oh, hook shot. They're fighting.
Finds Force and his Dragon too. That's a lot of gold for the sniper. Wow. No, Enigma takes it. You think that's a way to greet the boss?
Cannot refuse a request on the day of my TI elimination.
Skem sent back into the ghost ship. That was a perfect time by Carl. I will explain this interaction in a second. It's my favorite thing about Kunkka players. If you know there's a silence, which she of course did, you time the X marks the spot, you wait a couple, like...
Going across the map.
Oh, interesting. So they're fighting without their main damage source, though. Hookshot actually catches Force. Bosku is coming in, just for the Malefice. And Force will die to these two heroes. A little bit of help from Tim's in his multi-shot.
Maybe he can look to become a basis or something like that.
I don't think that's a good purpose. Okay, that's a purpose. That's a purpose. Nice yo-yo of death killing off AU. And now thanks to the Gust, they actually put the Enigma in that position. Well played. Now it's time for Geek
They got
Slate
the Rubik. He's out of mana,
to
though.
start killing the bases. Can they do so? Rubik is a target at a nice force staff, but Carl is forced to activate the BKB. Not a bad start for Geek Slate. They already got one core. They got the other core to
Percenting your mana pool right now. And that makes a difference as well as you have a refresher. Like,
Oh, they got the Earth Spirit now. Armin activates the Glimmer Cape, but doesn't really matter because Kunkka has physical damage.
and a Gem of True Sight.
Yes, those two things.
No chance.
I'm trying a lot. Look at me.
Oh, hold on. This could be big.
Oh, the Rubik is a valuable kill to start off with, unless Tim's also unless Narman dies for this as well. And because of the Torrent Storm, there's no escape for him. They go for the two supports first, as the hookshot from AU failed. Scam just got away with a Hurricane Plague. Now Geek Slate will retreat swiftly, activating their BKBs to try to
Scam overstayed his welcome.
But Scam, yeah, you're right. He's decided to kill the Rubik as opposed to TPing,
Yeah.
and that cost him his life.
Scam joke between us two. But perhaps it's also a thing here in other languages where whenever you... Oh, hold on. Force is going to die. They've scattered him.
Look, I'm just going to harp on this point, but for a team that has supposedly...
Oh, no. He BKB'd as well.
Yeah,
They're going to fight around this?
They have Scotty. They have Black Hole now to kill AU as well. Cox really thought, should I walk into this Black Hole and give up on life?
Oh, no.
Decided against it. And now is Scam who's going to give up on life. Activates the BKB. Geek Slate's still taking this fight somewhat. Narman's hiding in the trees. Now Geek Slate finally run away. Narman's going to be caught out instead. Shrapnel will reveal him. There's the Gust. They have vision because, of course, they have a jam around. Jules does nothing but delay the inevitable as Narman's get caught.
Punch them eventually for overextending. It is really hard because Sniper is just shooting them from low ground. But again, I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to do. This is a good move. I like this.
Yeah, this could be a good move. They killed the Enigma first, but DK's beat, and he's now fine, apparently, as he also grieved. They also killed Narman, who got into the middle of the Torrent Storm. That's not going to work. They tried to disengage from this high ground where the Tombstone's been set up. Kunkka was the target, but his AC makes him a hard kill as well, as AU remains the high ground to give a little bit of vision. Scam has been slow because of Scotty, and Scam, even with a BKB, just can't run. Carl is literally attacking him with his bare sword here, now turned into a pig, now being roasted. The Torrent Storm's helping him retreat, though, and they haven't killed Carl just yet, but he should finally fall as he tries to survive this. BKB's finally out. He will die. And it's for Narman, perhaps, who pushes Raven down to the low ground. Narman is going to die. Cox is now being attacked by Raven, who also gets rid of two heroes in quick succession. It's duck hunting season, and Geek Slate, they've worn too much camo today, costing a lot of work now. Hookshot, though, to find the Undying, at least get rid of the Tombstone, and it is going to work. Tombstone has been set up, they even get rid of the ward, and AU gets pushed back because of Lightning Light and the Force Staff.
You're like, wow!
Well, I always assumed they would eat it.
You don't have object permanence is basically what you're saying.
No.
Whoa, wait. Geek Slate are stealing Rose. Shut up, Abo.
I wasn't talking. Roche is taken, though. Aegis for Scam. Hookshot, a little bit late. A little bit late. A Scam is not going to save you, Clockwork.
Okay.
Guys, Blacklist Rivalry can still throw.
I mean, that's saying something, dude.
Yeah.
You hear the quality of jokes I make, how rich they are already.
You're very pompous, I would say that. They got the Earth Spirit, cogsing him back. Yule Scepter used, and oh, okay, it's just Raven died to the Sniper. Someone help out Raven. He's actually out of range because Sniper pushed him away. Torrent Storm has also been committed, and Geek Slate, they're chasing after Blacklist Rivalry. They know there's no Torrent Storm anymore. However, the Drought is low on HP.
I would be careful as well.
Scam is just watching this gunslinger. Don't walk up to high ground, Scam.
Carl has Refresher as well. He didn't...
I repeat, the cat is dead.
Very good.
And Geek Slate will now be able to take over the high ground using the enemy gem. And perhaps also take a tier 1 here. Tier 2, sorry.
This is a pretty big turning point. They've nearly equalized here on the net worth lead.
Raven? Scam? What is he doing? He's like an offlaner right now. Oh no, Cox is not an offlaner. Oh no, Cox has been caught. Cox is frozen solid because of the Scotty. Someone help him. The Black Hole is canceled by the promo roar, but they got what they came for.
A Crimson Guard.
Bosku is dead in exchange for Cox. A Crimson Guard's been used to try to prevent some of the Beastmaster and Drow Ranger damage. Just kills one of your cores.
That's a good point, right? But I do see it as a very attractive alternative to what was previously the Wraith Pact meta, to what is now Tri-Core. I don't know.
They're gonna push back the Earth Spit, get rid of him with a Torrent, and
nice.
damage is high enough.
Good CC. They needed to chainstun him there, otherwise he would have turned himself into a stone.
I believe he almost died for an Illusion Rune. Of all runes to die for. A late game Illusion Rune, Richie.
It's very comparable to who's the guy that drowned himself when he was looking at his reflection? Oh, we're fighting.
Oh,
they kicked him away.
It was the Kunkka being sent back. Coral,
they didn't
BKB, he's going to use this as initiation. I don't know if that's going to work. The Yolster stops the X marks the spot. Now the tidal wave bringing back the Undying. They're hoping to replay this. Undying already dropped his tombstone, however, so he's not that useful anyway.
They found
the Drow Ranger from behind, but there's nobody nearby. So it's just AU trying to keep space. They're hitting her finally, catching her with a black hole. Come in, Raven. Someone needs to start attacking her. And that's going to be Raven's role, killing off Skem. And now because of the tidal wave and the Torrent Storm, the Earth Spit is denied. Water Park Kunkka is online. Tidal wave has only been used in a single fight. Justified.
Yeah, I think it's always a decent spell.
Oh, okay, this is the right target. Raven does have Aegis though. So, first life, cook the pig. But the pig has 7 life, and the pig also has teammates. In fact, the pig is being saved by Peter right now. And now, because of the black hole, they're going against the Hunter. And Raven is just gonna bring down Skem. Goodbye to the Sport Drow, Geek Slate. Now in shambles because they need to buy back on their carry, and carries hate losing gold the most. Will they do so though? Will they commit? They have to.
They have
Otherwise, this game is over.
They have another enchant remnant in 20 seconds. The range that Earth Sphere can kick you into a fountain from is unrivaled by any hero in the game, except for maybe that one patch where they gave Magnus that ridiculous eggs.
Yeah, but can they? I mean, okay. First of all, buyback now. Like, there's no point. There's no way to retreat.
Oh no! They killed Cox's courier.
It's bad.
I think it died to creeps.
Where is Skem?
He bought out for that.
Did Skem watch Natsumi? Is Zhao telling him to play like Natsumi?
Dude, that was a full Wind Waker, I think.
Okay, there's Skem. Skem's back. Sorry, Richie, but Skem is finally back, but Sniper could have died in this time. He didn't.
Yeah, Skem's position in the last fight, again, as I pointed out on the high ground, was... I mean, you have to be ready to initiate on this Drow Ranger, but I thought that's what the Swift Link was for. I was really surprised he was that close to just being caught basically immediately. But 40k now, still with Aegis here. One ranged rack stands between Blacklist and Megas, and melee racks, and almost certainly a game 3 where they do get to find themselves a win.
Okay, there's a smokes up Drow who's gonna... Oh, that's Ninja Gear, okay. Yeah. I don't know what the plan is, but he's already Silver Edge. It's gonna be useless here.
Ninja
once again, the attempt to go for the sniper, but the Hex stops this attempt.
No.
They know your shenanigans, Norman.
He's got buyback, though.
Yeah, but he's on cooldown now. You can't do the trick again.
And he also enchanted Remnants already, and that's
exactly.
That's what I mean. The community cheese being passed around by Geek Slate right now. Under tier 4s.
But this team of French people will not retreat.
Maybe, oh no, they are not backing out. I mean, they still have Aegis for a good time, actually, here, just another 45 seconds.
I mean, Geek Slate just show their hand, and their Hammer Pocket 2s is not good. Raven is just gonna pew this tower to death. What is the plan? Gem him! Show him what's up. Well, Geek Slate waiting for the enchant rune, apparently. That's going to be their one last play. We still have the H-Stun Sniper for 30 more seconds. They're going to try to wait it out. But I see a hook shot onto a Drow Ranger who has a Blade Dagger. However, Narman got caught, has the enchant rune this time to survive. Force went in, though, and Force could turn into a Hex, and Narman couldn't push himself because he didn't have Boulder Smash. It was on cooldown. Now Force in trouble as well, being sent back into the Torrent Storm. Force will fall.
Where is Skem going?
Skem is just leaving his teammates behind. Skem says, my people need me. He now finally TPs back home. But it's way too late. Geek Slate has lost 2 of their initiators.
And the Megas are here.
Buyback at least. Blacklist Rivalry pauses. Yeah, headset for sure. He was throwing it at Skem.
Well, not on Blacklist they weren't, I hope.
Across the ocean.
That'd be a far throw, yeah.
Tibbs is very buff.
I believe it. That was... I don't know. The words are leaving my mouth, Avo, but... Not sure how I can explain what Skem was. I think he was trying to go push a wave.
You can't just blame Skem, though.
No, I mean, but...
It's the lack of coordination that you go one place another, and it's just
I guess, yeah, as a whole, it's Geek Slate. But that's what's the most baffling for me, is like, clearly, either he didn't want to fight or he wanted to go bottom, and now... What's the plan here, Geek Slate?
The plan is losing. The plan is you call the GG now. I mean, you don't have the Earth Spirit. That was your one saving play. You already used the Primal Roar as well on Force. The creeps are piling onto your base. They even stole your tombstone for good measure. Oh, hook shot.
Oh,
finds
no.
Cox. Cox
Yeah,
is Aeon disc
disassemble.
at least.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
He's fine for now as
Wait.
Kem still trying to attack him from behind.
They're hunting him, but the Ancient, it's going down.
It doesn't matter. The Ancient can't move like Skem. Then he can't leave his teammates behind.
Okay, he might go for it now. He needs to.
That's a really long range hex onto the sniper. But he still preserves the BKB, activates it, and he's going to go for AU. A Ghost Ship is
There goes
covering him
Skem.
too.
Oh.
They killed Cox. He doesn't have buyback. Just kill the throne. Oh, they're going for Skem first. Of course, Aeon Disc does save him for now, but Black Hole right after the Aeon Disc.
Yeah.
And they just need to pew him as the GG gets called.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough scenario there for Geeks to hold there in any case. But a bit difficult for him to try and jump the target only for them to have Aeon Disc. That certainly is not going to feel good.